Hello again. This is your favorite uncle doing another great review here. Again, I am Uncle Carl, also known as Alex. Um, Today, I am doing the triple steak stack from Taco Bell. I saw it on a commercial the other day, and it looks like my dog's in the background. I thought I'd change the venue a little bit better lighting, so my associates and technicians have told me that this is a much better venue for me. And tonight we're pairing this with Jesse James bourbon. It was $15.99 at my local liquor store, at least. And I don't know if that means it's pretty terrible quality, but generally that's a good sign. I don't know if it's made by Jesse James, the guy who's on the TV show, does work on motorcycles or something similar like that, or if it's just named for the actual outlaw Jesse James. Anyway, I guess we'll try it out here. It's not bad, but it's not great. Definitely not great. So anyway, as I said, I got the Taco Bell triple steak stack. Apparently what it consists of is meat and cheese. First thing I noticed is that it's wrapped in aluminum foil. I don't understand why it's wrapped in aluminum foil. I mean, usually most fast food places have, for novelty items such as this, they usually have something that's pretty fancy about it. Something that advertises the actual product. This was this is definitely far from that. It's just aluminum foil. I could wrap this with something in my kitchen a little better. Well, I guess now that I'm opening it, it says Taco Bell on the inside, but I mean this is literally just aluminum foil. There's not much more I like than steak and cheese. Really like cheese. Cheese is really good stuff, and so I thought I'd give it a shot. It can't go wrong, I'm guessing. And my usual favorite thing at Taco Bell has got to be the Crunchwrap Supreme sans sour cream. I don't like sour cream. It's got to be done right, and I just feel that they just blob it on there, and it's just not good enough for me, at least. So I'm gonna take a first bite of this thing, and God, this is a really not a. I mean, it's flatbread, I get it, but it's not really well uniformed. It's just kind of, it's not really, just floppy in my hand. It's just, I mean, just look at that. It just leans over my finger. I don't know. We'll find out what it actually tastes like, though. To be honest with you, the steak isn't great. What am I expecting? I don't expect much. It is Taco Bell. It is fast food, and steak is a little salty. I don't know really how else to describe it. It's just a little salty, and so the cheese is great, but that's literally all the sandwich is. It's cheese and meat. There's nothing else on there. I went through the drive-through and you want any sauce with that? I mean, what am I? I don't want sauce with this. I just want to taste the essence of the sandwich. If steak is not enough on a particular sandwich, then it's not good steak, and I guess that should have been my first hint. But lo and behold, it's just really overpowered by salt. So I'll take another bite here. The flatbread itself is mediocre. Comparing it to like Subway's flatbread, I'd say Subway's is a little bit better. If you ever had like a flatbread sandwich from there, I don't know. I like their breakfast sandwiches on the flatbread personally, and that's generally a little bit better of a bread. It tastes more like flatbread than just kind of bread with that is flat. There's a difference, but it's hard to kind of explain. So yeah, this isn't bad though. It's they did include napkins, which is nice, and the total was $5.26. That is a it's expensive little thing here, but at the same time, it's a lot of food. And according to the commercial, you know, the guy sitting there with the steak thing, and he's watching basketball players, and he's a little white guy, and he's eating the sandwich, and you know, he thinks to himself, you know, how great he is because he's so manly and he can take them on. I don't feel like that right now. I don't feel like I could take on LeBron James. I don't feel like I'm a member of the Miami Heat at the moment. So that's a little concerning, I guess. It's not really as advertised. For some reason, that bite was actually much better than any other bite I've had of this particular concoction. It's I could taste the steak finally. I think that's what it was. The salt just overpowers everything in the sandwich. It's very salty. Very, very, very salty. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just, there's a lot of salt in here. You can just taste it. It's drowned in salt. It's like they put it in salt and then, and they just throw it on the grill. They don't do anything else. You know, they don't marinate it. They didn't, you know, let it age. They just threw a whole bunch of random meat that they called steak, and they put salt on it. But that one was actually, you could taste the steak. So that was a pleasant surprise. Mm. I'm very glad they include napkins. Very glad. It's not really that messy, but I like to dab my mouth with a napkin a little bit. You know, it's the way somebody should eat, in my opinion. I definitely will finish this. It's good enough to finish. Equating in the price, it is a $4.99. I don't really know what is a stack. I don't really understand that. I mean, I guess I call it a flatbread sandwich, but it's apparently it's a triple steak stack. This is not really a stack. It's this sandwich. I understand the marketing behind it. The aluminum foil, the presentation, it was just a big old floppy thing of aluminum foil. I don't know where they're going with that. Maybe they're out at my particular Taco Bell. I'm not sure if that's how they come everywhere. At my Taco Bell, they use aluminum foil. It's not that fancy. So, you know, for $5, I think this will fill me up. I haven't eaten tonight, so it's definitely filling me up. I think I'd probably eat the whole thing. It's like a foot-long flatbread thing with triple the steak, and it's not that bad. A little salty, actually extraordinarily salty. There's no other way around that one. So I would say it's going to get my highest grade so far. Even though it's expensive, it can fill me up, and Taco Bell's generally good about that. They can fill you up, and even though the food might not be the highest quality, it always fills you up, and it's always pretty satisfying, at least to me. They have these novelty items, you know, kind of Tex-Mex mixed with American cuisine that just always kind of work, and I like that. Just their creations are always something that's very good. this is not that bad. So I guess my rating would be, in general, I'd say 7.1. 7.1. Actually, no, I'd say it's 7.14. It's closer to that. 7.14 is a good rating in my book. The only deductions I would say is the price is a little expensive. I mean, what do I expect, I guess? Maybe I'm a little just too frugal. The big minus for me is just the bread. It's not a very good flat bread. Steak's way too salty. Way too salty. Steak should be good by itself, and you should taste the steak. And I've only had one bite that actually I could taste the steak. So that was that's a big downfall for me. And the aluminum, I don't know. Like, I can't get over this aluminum foil. I don't understand why they don't package it better. I mean, I have aluminum foil right over there, actually, and I actually think that might be better wrapping than this. It's a little bit more shinier. It's a little bit more vibrant of aluminum foil. So, other than that, in the 7.1 range, it's not a bad rating. So 7.14 is, I guess, I think I'm going to sit on 7.14. So, again, this has been the triple steak stack. I've appreciated you coming back and seeing me. God bless. And next time, we'll see how this video comes out with the lighting. I think it looks better already. So, God bless. And come back and see me. We'll talk to you soon.